So let's head right to where we need to do the practical. Now, number one, we said you can go to the markets and look for whatever currency pair that you want to trade. Alternatively, you can use the buy option here and click, the trade option here. So if we use the market here, we need to just come here and search for, come to spot market, and then we search the USDT pair, and we want to trade PYR. PYR has been our coin for the trainings. Now, when you're here, you just click trade, or you just click on it. If you click anywhere, it will just take you to the trading page. And here we are. So already we've talked about the market order, and we've said market order is when you want to buy immediately, okay? We've also talked about the limit orders, where we have said limit orders are normally used when you want to buy at specific prices, okay? Now, today we are going to look at stop limit orders and how to use them. First, we are going to start with the sell stop limit because it's the easiest to understand. Now, like we've said, the easiest way to understand the stop limit order is setting a limit order, but you want to have a price that triggers that limit order. So for example, when we come here, we have, looks like someone wants to join. Yeah, it's recording. So we have PYRs here available. We have 8.9 PYRs, okay? So assuming we feel like the price of PYR might come down. Already here, we have our resistance here. Let me just zoom this out a little bit so that I can explain something. So I've drawn some lines here to just try and illustrate what is currently happening in the market. And you can see the market is actually ranging at this point. Okay, and I drew some parallel lines here to guide me to see if the market will be able to go above this red line or below. Now, so here, as you can see, the market has tried so much to come below this line, but it has not been able to. Meaning, if by any chance it breaks below this line, this is our support level. We will talk about support and resistance later, but just know this is called the support, where the market is unable to break when it's coming down, okay? It's called the support. And when the market is going up and it's unable to break from the upward, it's called the resistance. Now, this support level, you can see it's very, very strong because the market tried breaking it once here, twice, thrice, then went back up, then came back down, tried to break it again, but it was not able to do that. So, what we are going to do, we believe that 3.37 is a very strong support level. So how we are going to use this information is, we are going to click on stop limit here, and we want, if the price gets to 3.7, okay, high chances are the market might continue to come down. And we want to exit our trade probably at let's say 3.65. So what we are going to do, we are going to set the stop price. Now, the stop price is the price that helps to trigger our limit order. And the limit order here, that's why you can see the limit here, is actually what we learned yesterday, is where you want your order to be executed when the market gets there. But sometimes when the market is very volatile, your order might get skipped. So what we are doing, we are setting a trigger that will trigger a limit order to be placed at specific point of our interest. So for example here, we've seen our support level is at 3.7, okay? So we want to probably sell when the market breaks below this support level, because high chances are, if the market breaks below this level, the market will continue to come down. Look, for example, here. Let me just show you what I mean by a support level. If you look at this chart here, you can see we have another green line here. If you can see this line here, where there, cursor is circling. And you can see the market was coming down. It was not able to break beyond this line. And it went back up. Then it was resisted to go beyond this point. Then it came down. It was unable again to break below this point. Then it went back up, then came back down again, and it was still unable to break below this line. So there's a very strong resistance at this point. So what happens when the market comes up and once it breaks below, once it breaks this support level here, notice what happened. It actually broke at 7.91. You can see here. Once that happened, you can see we don't have any green candle. The market was just free falling. It was just coming all the way down without any resistance because the resistance, the support area had already been bleached. That is the same thing we are looking at this point. So we are expecting if the market comes and breaks below this line, higher chances are it will continue to go down as it happened in this case. Now, what I'm going to do is to show you now how to use this stop limit. So let's say we believe our resistance level, as our support line is at 3.75, so 3.73, sorry. And so we want to set a limit where we want to exit the market at in case the market continues to go down. So 3.65, for example, and we want to sell 100% of the PYRs that we have. Okay, we are already on sell limit, so this is a stop sell limit. Okay, so once so once I click the PYR, I don't know why it was misbehaving. So once I click on sell PYR, notice what happens. Now, if the last price drops to or below 3.7 USDT, which is our support line. So if the price gets to this support area, which is 3.73, an order to sell 8.913 PYR at the price of 3.65 USDT will be placed. So if I'm okay with that, I'm going to click confirm. But just before that, you can see here, our limit price is 3.73 because that is where our support line is, okay? And our limit price is 3.65, just a little bit below our support area. So where we are targeting if the market breaks below that point. And the amount that we are selling is that, and this is the total amount of money that you're going to make if the order gets executed at this point. So I'm going to click confirm. And you can see here an order has been placed. Now look at this order. This is a PYR USDT order, okay? And it's a stop loss limit, okay? Stop loss limit, or you can call it sell stop limit, okay? And we want to sell at the price of 3.65. And the amount that we are selling is 8.913. And the order hasn't been filled yet. The total amount of money we are going to receive back is 32.5. And here are the conditions. I want you now to watch this. The conditions are, if you can see, less than or equal to. So this means if the price falls to or below 3.73, place an order to sell this amount at this price. Okay? So that is how you actually set a sell stop limit. Let me know if it is clear with everyone before we go to the opposite side of buying.